Hello, wrestling fans, and welcome to Wrestling Gap. It looks like we're going to have a meeting with the JAS, and here comes Chris Jericho.
Yeah, Chris Jericho.
We do have the smoke show in the ring, it looks like.
It's their meeting to see if they hate each other.
Some good shit going on tonight.
Good shit. Or not.
Run away.
What it is.
He's cold like December snow.
Ew. Like the December snow?
Yeah, not like January snow. That's different.
It's
kind of
different
cold.
type of snow.
Well, because the days are getting longer.
Oh, so it's
after
totally
December.
a different type of snow.
Like right around the 20th, 21st, 22nd, 23rd of December, the days start getting longer. That's why we have Christmas.
Oh, is that why we have
Yeah,
it?
because it's the gift of
Christmas is the gift of spring.
longer days, yeah.
Oh, sweet.
Like spring's coming. And then resurrection, why we have Easter, is because of spring, because that's new life. And the wreckage of my life, my life.
Hey, miss, we got people in the chat. Hey,
Yeah,
people
they
in the
do.
chat. Okay,
Hi.
bye, people in the chat. Just kidding. We have Walter with us tonight. Hey, Walter. We also have Harley. Brandon Hewlett's with us. Hey, Brandon.
Brandon.
Good to see you. How's work and
Utah?
life going down there in Utah? Ayla's also in the chat. And we now have Picola and Chris with us. Hey, guys. Hopefully you guys are going good time today. Good night. Having a good week.
Having a good one. Jericho's pretty upset.
What do we want him to be as?
He's the friend of Jericho. Is he the Daddy Mac? Will he make you jump? Dude, that dude needs to go away.
Yeah, Garcia.
Garcia needs a pink slip. Is that what they're called? Isn't that what a car has, is a pink slip? What's a, when you get fired, is that called a pink slip?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Harley says, what's up, everybody? And Walter said, hey, Travis, and hey, Daphne. RVD for the win in the AEW debut. Is he wrestling?
Jungle Boy? Yeah, tonight.
Oh, that's right. For that FTW thing. Walter says, AEW commentators Taz and Tony and Excalibur. And Brandon said, hey, y'all. Long time no see, y'all. And Walter said, hey, Brandon. Okay, meeting time. Brandon said, hey, Walter. Ayla's in the chat saying, hey. Walter says, hey, Ayla. Brandon says, hi, Ayla. And Ayla says, hi and hi. And Brandon's like, how is everybody? Walter says, boo, just promos. I hope a fight. Ew, he doesn't
Hopefully
like
Garcia
him.
just quit wrestling, is what I'm hoping.
He's done with the whole group.
Probably. We're not lucky enough for him to leave the whole company.
He's so mad he's taking his shirt off. Even though his shirt has nothing on it, but... Yeah. Feels like I'm doing well. How are you? Pico says, gotta air up some tires. But I'm in the chat. Nice. Chris says, hey, Travis and D. And Brandon says, good, not living in Idaho. Oh, yeah? Chris says, oh, Matt Menard will turn on Jericho and become the new leader. It was like on your moped, Fat Lisa. John Sparkling in the chat. Hey, John says, Judas on my mind now that I've become Sam doodle doodle doodle. It was like Lucky Duck, Brandon. What's that? Cool, Brandon. And Pico's like, yippee. Well, Jake left too, so.
Hold on. Blah, 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 blah.
Fiends in the chat says live from Tyler's hometown, Columbus, Ohio. Yeah, that's, I guess, where they're at tonight, I guess. Harley says, how was bingo tonight, Walter? And Eva's in the chat says, hi, guys. Hey, Eva. Good to see you. How are you?
Well, that's all right. You're pregnant. Go away. You got a sickness.
she's got, oh, she's.
No, you won't. Bye. Hopefully Jay stays. And Gargano, whatever his name is. Sammy Guevara. Whit stays.
Anna's not going to stay. Oh, that's what you're supposed to do. Hiroko Shida versus Anna Jay tonight,
Yeah.
huh? Wow. That's new.
Anna and her
Interesting.
cake.
It's not. It's not about appreciating him. Is it a sad puppet out look? There.
Only speak for himself.
He loves it. Ayla says, hi, Aoife. And Walter says, okay, at 9:05 I'm going. Working Thursday, be here Friday for SmackDown 8 p.m. still in chat. The Fiend says, Ayla, rub. And Walter's like, it was good. Aoife says, hi, Ayla, how are you? Ayla's like, rub. And Aoife says, I'm good. How are you guys doing? Pretty good.
Rub.
And John says, put her in the walls of Jericho. Ayla's like, I'm alive. How are you, Aoife? And John says, she just made the list. Aoife's like, same, to be honest, Ayla. The Fiend's like, Travis, what on planet Metallica are you eating? Vegetables. He's eating peas and carrots. He's eating his vegetables like a good child. The Fiend says, Ayla, I can feel your pulse. You have the pulse of the maggots. Walter says, no more group. Just Chris Jericho, and Jericho will join Don Callis. Oh, he has no more respect for him. We don't care. Chris says Tay doesn't know what she's saying. It's the baby. Chris is like, Anna Jay better win. That's hilarious, Chris. Oh, God. It was like, words can be broken. So can Bones Fiend. Lamb of God reference. John says, those girls might go in the back for a 10-second Frenchie. Yuck. Aoife's like, I'm so hungry right now, but food is so far away. Yeah. Dang food.
Did you see who Wee-Wee's burning down?
See what?
What? The Wee-Wee's burning down?
Yeah, Maui. Yeah, they had like a brush fire or something, and then they got that Hurricane Dora down there, and the winds like kicked it up, and so the whole place is on fire now. Yeah, it's sad.
Is it?
I think so.
I think
Maui's
fire's like cleansing.
I know, but it's people's homes and livelihood. I mean, like people who live there. Not like touristy stupid heads. I'm talking about people's livelihoods and their, family, and not like stuff, but homes, and stuff like that. It's sad. That would suck to have to go through something like that.
Oh yeah.
It was like, I'm sick
Come
of my
on,
stomach. No
Sammy.
food for me right now. Ew, why are you sick to your stomach?
Sammy
That's
knocked the
worse.
mic out of his mouth.
Oh no! Don't listen. Run
We've
away.
seen this breakup a few times.
Yeah. Aoife says, my friend who was in America brought me nerds clusters. It's like a ball of nerds or something. They are nice. Yeah. They're nerds on gummies. Nerds. Forsen Emmanuel's in the chat. Hey, Forsen says, hello, beautiful guys. What's up? Not much. How are you,
Watching
Forsen?
some AE dub.
Chris says, Daddy Magic promo.
There it is.
Bryce Pitts is in the chat. Hey, Bryce. Says, hey, guys, what's up? Not much, Bryce. How are you? What? Do this for you?
He's not going to walk out on him.
Oh,
Maybe.
no. Oh, no, maybes. Forsen says, I miss you guys. And what's going on? Not much. We're just watching the opening part of Dynamite here tonight. Looks like everybody hates Chris Jericho, and he might be going to the Don Callis team because of those weirdos. But, yeah. So, there's that. The fans like, you like heavy metal, Ayla, and Aoife says parts of Europe are burning too, but some of us have had rain all month. Summer is going so well so far. What sunshine? That's stupid.
Yeah, I've seen that Greece was on fire too.
Oh, yeah, that happened a while ago.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, I think about a month ago it was on fire. I don't know if it still is, but yeah. It was like, yeah, Aoife, they're pretty. Did you send Travis into your address so we can mail you sugar? And Film's like, hello, Misty and Travis, big hugs, big heart. Hey, Film, good to see you tonight. And Forsen says, please, my cup. It looks like, I like some, Fiend. Ayla says. John's like, don't make the list, Sammy. And Vindicator's in the chat. Hey, Vin, how's it going? Says, OMG Dalitha, OMG Travis. Could this be Christmas in August? Could we finally see Jericho being forced into the retirement home? Dude, he's just going to go with Don Callis and help that take a shit a guy or Takeshita guy instead.
Yeah,
so,
he's
just
not
gonna
going
see more
anywhere.
of him.
I would like to see him go permanently as a match caller.
Yeah, that'd be all right.
Commentary. That would be my dream. But if he's going to do that, he might as well go back to WWE and do it there.
Yeah, that's like Dalitha because I have disgusting children. Pretty sure it's neurovirus or something similar. What the fuck? Didn't you just have that? My God, you sickos. Eva's like, oh no, are you sick, Ayla? And Ayla's like, yeah, always sickly. Walter's like, the Young Bucks for the win. Is that what's happening next? Is that the match that's coming up?
I mean, it's happening tonight. I don't know.
Oh,
if it's
okay.
next,
I
but
don't
it
know.
could be
Walter
next.
said for the win, so I figured it was happening now.
It probably is.
Eva says, we literally haven't had a nice day since I was doing my exams back in June. It's so not fair. That's usually how it works, Eva. And Ayla says, didn't notice my typos in that comment. I meant they're pretty good. I don't know why I just put a smiley after pretty. It's fine. Vindicator's like, no more jackass society taking our precious time from up and comers or better veteran talent. What's funny about that, Vindicator, is that might be the only reason why you get to see Anna Jay, and I don't know if her not being in it will make it so you see her.
Yeah, it's kind of upsetting.
So, I mean,
Anna
if
Jay
you
to
want
go
to
up.
see Anna Jay, you might not be seeing her anymore at all. She might get a chance tonight at a title shot, but she ain't going to win it.
No,
Chris-
not after last week.
Yeah. Chris says, holy shit, Hardys versus Young Bucks on paper would be tag team of the year. But after that tag match with FTR, how could you even compare? It's like, yeah, delete that. Just got over it a couple months ago. Okay, it was that. I'm like, didn't you just have that shit? Okay, I'm not crazy then. The Fiend's like, hell no, Walter. The Hardys for the win. Aoife's like, I told my work I was going away up to Northern Ireland for my holidays, and I ran into one of the chefs in the shop. I've never ran away so fast. It was so awkward. You know what you do, Aoife, is you just tell them that your plans fell through. It's fine. They're not going to know any different. You just say, oh, man, it sucks. I was trying to get out of town, and it didn't work. And everything just kind of fell apart. And done. There's your example. There's your information. No more lies. That's it.
Oh, there's Dawn.
Ayla says, I swear they get it from their grandparents' house because they come home with illnesses, then give it to me. Ew. Is it because they lick the floors? It's because they lick the floors, huh?
You're a weirdo.
Let's announce it next week.
He's going to punch him in the grill.
He's going to
Open up
have
a
a
scar.
fight with Takeshita. Look at him. He's like, I'm being ostracized by everybody. Nobody likes me. He's going to go have the morbs.
A bad case of the morbs.
Harley's like, damn, feel better. And Eva's like, yeah, I hope you feel better soon. Ayla is like, thanks, me too, Eva. Eva's like, yeah, that's what my mother said. I'll just do that if they say anything. That's all you have to do, Eva. Just say your plans fell through, sweetie. They aren't going to know any different. That's the point, right? You're not lying to them. The lie was you went to Northern Ireland. You were going to go to Northern Ireland, right? You ended up not going. So all you say is, yeah, those plans fell through. Oh, well. So I just stuck around here and helped my mom out with stuff. You know, there you go. Just that. Well, it's like, Ayla, feel better. And John says, tell them you're a twin. Boom. Tell them you're a twin. and you didn't know. You could have just talked to him and been like, they like ask you, and you're like, I don't know who you're talking about. Who are you talking about? And then they feel crazy. And then when you went back to work, you could be like, Northern Ireland was so amazing. And they'll be like, I thought so-and-so ran into you in the store. And you could be like, what? I wasn't here. What are you talking about? Oh my God, there's somebody running around that looks like me? That would be pretty funny. You could gaslight him so bad. Unless there's people that you work with that actually know you or your family, and then it doesn't work. So there's that. Anyways, Quentin's in the chat. Hey, Quentin says, rip to the Jericho Appreciation Society. Maybe.
At least for 1 week.
Vindicator says, Anna was on TV a lot before Jericho derailed her career, and if she keeps wearing heels that could be registered as lethal weapons, she will definitely keep appearing more often. No, she won't, Vin, because Tony Khan's a weirdo and doesn't like pretty-looking women. Just telling you right now. Aoife's like, good idea, John. And the Fiend says, best moment in WWE so far this year was the dethroning of the Usos by Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens.
Oh, was it?
John's like, thumbs up. And Ayla's like, or gaslight them, even pretend you have no idea what they're talking about. Vacation? No, I never said that. Northern Ireland? Never heard of it. That would be good. Vindicator's like, it's very cool, though, to see a rare brothers versus brothers tag team matchup. Yeah. It is very rare. Doesn't happen very often. Like, actual people who are actually brothers. That's the point, though, right? Because they really are relation.
Mm-hmm.
So,
like the Usos, just like the Bucks, and just like the
but that's
Hardys.
What he's saying. Like,
yeah.
It's not very often you see
that
2-on-2,
1-2-1-2. Yeah.
All
right, we're underway.
Aoife's like, yes, gaslighting them is such a good idea. I'll be like, calm, I don't know who you think you saw in the shops, but it was not me. Make them feel crazy.
Wasn't me.
Wasn't me. Saw you in the shop. Wasn't me. Saw you run away. It wasn't me. Anyways, this matchup has started.
It is. You got Jeff Hardy out there. All recovered. Getting his work in
says,
here.
We're at war, Walter. Oh, no. As Walter says, good luck who wins the tag team match. Well, says, if the Hardys win, I'm good with that. Fiend's like, Ayla, rub and eat. And Quentin says, bring back the broken Hardys gimmick. It's like, yeet your rub into the sky. John's like, yes, make them feel crazy. Spin it around. Twist that shit up. It was like, you just have to have confidence. You have to believe the gaslighting. And then it'll work perfect. I was like, Daphne came close for bingo, didn't win. Maybe next week. Oh, man, Walter. Did anybody cheat this time? Anybody get 2 bingo cards? Those
cheaters.
Cheating bastards. If it's like I literally spoke to him briefly, then walked into the alcohol section. There was nowhere else to go. But what did you say, Aoife? Did you give away who you were? Because if you gave away who you are, then we can't pretend that you were somebody else. But we can pretend what Ayla said, vacation. No, I never said that. Northern Ireland? Never heard of it. People go there? I thought that was just another dimension. Ayla's like, get upset when they question you. that too. Just get all defensive. Those poor people. How dare you ask me what I did? How dare you? I'm so offended.
Is it because I have red hair?
Is it because I have red hair? Is it because of my pale skin? Is that why you're attacking me about my vacation? Vindicator's like, so who would most want to have a twin sister? If you are female and twin brother, if you are a male, Travis, DeLutho, or Ayla. Oh, Jesus Christ. You know how bad it is having one sibling as it is? I don't want no more. I wouldn't want a twin. Ew. Ugh. I'd want to have a robot that looked just like me that I could send to work and do all the things I don't like to do so I could be the one to reap the rewards and go do other things.
Like clone yourself?
Yeah, that. But not like in that one show with what's-his-face where he clones himself. Multiplicity, yeah. And it's just parts of his personality that get cloned and not like himself as a whole. That would be creepy. I could only imagine the serial killer that would come out. That's terrifying. The morbid one.
They cloned Tyrone. I don't know what that movie is, but it looked funny.
That's silly. We're at that tag team match happening right now, guys.
It's happening.
Hardy's
you got
and
the Jacksons in there with the
Bucks and the Hardys. Hardys and the Bucks. Bucks and the Hardys. Get it going.
Nick and Matt.
Against the Hardy Bros, who are old and drug addicts, you know. Well, one of them's old, and the other one's a drug addict, and the other one's old and a drug addict. Yeah, ease with the eliteness and the weirdos.
He was doing West Side. No Limits. I don't think I watched this last weekend. Oh, maybe I did. I think I watched it while you were in the shower on Sunday.
What was it?
Collision.
Oh, that garbage? Yeah, no, thank you. Harley says the last time the hardest fish in the Young Bucks was for the Ring of Honor Tecton title the night before WrestleMania 33. Cool. It was like, I want no twins. John's like, should have started cursing, say Tourette's. Feed says, I realize that since CM Punk came into AEW and won the title, he either gets suspended or gets injured. It's like he doesn't want to lose the AEW title. He lost it. It was basically stripped off of him.
He has the real title.
That he's spray painted because he's a jackass?
Yeah. With his emblem.
Vindicator says, Ayla wants to remain one of a kind. Aoife says, he was like, how's your holiday? And I said, good. And he said, do you miss us? I said, yeah. And he was like, I'd say you're delighted to be out. And when I back, and I said, Monday, then ran. He was like, I'll tell them they're being racist to gender's discrimination in the workplace by questioning you about your vacation time. It was like, then I have siblings. I don't even know how many I have. I was raised as an only child. I like it that way. No sharing. Get away from me. Walter says, geez, Jeff Hardy might get hurt in AEW. He might. It was like, exactly. They're being ageist against you. John's like, multiplicity. Yes, I want 5 more of me. It was like, quoting like, why would you assume that I went to Northern Ireland? That's absolutely crazy of you. Exactly. She's going to have note cards, guys. Vindicator's like, can you imagine a whole movie about Ravi being cloned? Oh, God, Jesus Christ. And Pickle's like, teaching gaslighting and white lies is at such a formidable age. Carry on. Yes. So young. So impressionable. It was like, how could you accuse me of such a thing? Exactly. It was like boring, then films like Hello, Allin. It was like Fat Lisa. You either help her manipulate her way through life or you help her fail. You pick. John's like, I could see an island, Bali, Fiji, not Northern Ireland. Oh, you could see going somewhere there, not Northern Ireland, though. Aoife's like, speaking of white lines, did you guys see Henry the Hoover doing coke? No, but guess what came today, Aoife? Henry.
We got our own Henry.
We now have Henry. We have Henry with us as we speak. It was like, jealous? And the Fiend says, right now I'm taking care of Puggles the Pug. We knew what Piccola meant lies, but it did say white lines. We weren't teaching her to do coke, Piccola. We wanted to show her a good time, not ruin her life.
Right.
John's like, just watch Willy Wonka. You have 12 Ravis running around. Oh, God, just John. Now, just because he's not here to defend himself doesn't mean that we make fun of him in that way. You can make fun of his shortness and that he's Ravi, but not that. I'm going to wait until the next commercial, Ayla, and then I'll show you.
The Hoover?
Henry.
Old
Old
Henry.
Henry. I should black out the screen really quick so they can't see. And then be like, ta-da!
You're a goof.
We're back to that, whatever this is called. Tag team match.
Wrestling.
No, it's a tag team match.
It's wrestling.
It's like, geez, Fat Lisa, calm down. No Coke and chat unless you share. Kidding.
Whoa, Jeff lands on his back.
Needs to be served on
Right
a
on his
silver
coccyx.
platter. Oh, his coccyx.
He might have hurt his coccyx.
Yeah. Is that his sternum?
That's your pelvis. It's your tailbone.
Oh, your taily bone. He's gotten serious. He's taken off his clothes. That's what happens when you get serious about decisions and stuff you do. You take your clothes off. All right, let me get serious.
Take your pants off.
I'm getting all serious over here.
It's like Angel Garza up in the air. Oh, neck breaker.
It's like, that's a literal nightmare, John, for me and Travis. John's like, he's famous. He's on a box of cereal. Unlucky charm. Oh. He's not from Scotland. Pickle's like, it doesn't exist unless you show it on the stream. Henry the Hoover? Yeah, we'll show him. I'm just waiting till the next commercial because Travis is supposed to be talking about wrestling moves and what they're doing to this guy. It looks like an inverted 69 that looks terrifying and just not right in the sense of how they're doing it.
What the Yeah, they don't do that in wrestling.
I think they were. He was literally holding his legs up like this above his head, and his crotch was right here in his face.
Here it
and
is.
then the other guy's face was in his
Santon,
crotch.
he hit it. It's over.
Is he dead? They gonna let him win?
Matt's not there, though.
Oh, there he is.
Matt
He
wasn't there, though.
saved him.
Matt wasn't there, though.
He wasn't. There was nobody. Aoife's like, I'm going out tomorrow. There's an annual, music festival thing in a town 20 minutes on a train from us. More opportunities to day drink. I'm going to become an alcoholic at this point.
Goals.
You'll be fine. You're young. Just make sure you eat your vegetables and you'll be fine, sweetie. Quentin says, how's your reaction to Jimmy Uso that Judas stabbed his brother Jay in the back last Saturday at SummerSlam?
It was all right. I mean, obviously, we got to keep that bloodline storyline going. And so they had to figure out a way to keep it going without Roman losing everybody. Because that's what they were hinting at. And I was like, well, how's Roman going to hold on to his belts for freaking 6 more months or 7 more months whenever they go to Philadelphia for WrestleMania? If he doesn't have any bloodline members. And then now they got to figure out a way to bring Jay back in eventually. Oh,
And the Hardys lost.
the Bucks win. The Bucks win.
We knew that was going to happen.
Yeah, I would have told you that. 11:07.
I just didn't want to burst anybody's bubble out there that would think that the Hardys would actually win that.
Matt Hardy's not very good.
Well, he's not anymore. He's old. And the other one's broken and old.
Yeah, and you could tell.
Yeah, just the way they
He moves
wrestle.
different, yeah.
Yeah, it's sad. So, yeah, there's that. Pickle's like, blame it on autocorrect, possibly. It wasn't, Pickle. I know it was. I know why you said it. Laura's like, close, good match, like it. John says, yeah, Travis, quiet. Let him talk to us. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like, is Henry a shop vac? I don't know. Is he? Vivian says, Ayla's equipped with nightmare fuel. Rob, damn it. Did it again. Harley's like, we are all very evil people. Are we?
Look, they're hugging each other. Too much
Pickle
love.
says, I really enjoyed this match about 6 or 7 years ago. Right? When the Hardys actually, probably had some prime in them still. Aoife says, it's in the town. Niall Horan from One Direction he is there last year with Louis Capaldi.
Huh.
Cool. That's pretty cool. John says if Vince does one more run-in with a person wearing a hoodie. Laura says Young Bucks won respect to the Hardys. Maybe. FTR, he says, it was like
Free
you
the
burst my
revolt.
bubble every day.
Here they
Dan's
come.
like, damn you, Walter. It was like, broke my heart. Pickle's like, but now they can all kick rocks and the ring could explode spontaneously.
FTR going to lose their belts finally.
My bad.
The Bucks going to be champions one more time.
Mm-hmm.
Probably at All In.
Never.
All In.
Nope.
All
they
in.
shouldn't be allowed to be champions
All
ever
in.
again.
Why would you say that?
I'm just kidding. I don't really care. But after what they did in the back, they should never be allowed to be champions.
Well, they already gave them that 6-man title.
They should be, completely, devoid of everything.
Yeah, they just signed new contracts, though, so.
Fiend says, mandible claws, Walter. Walter's like, yes, FTR, I hope fight right now. I don't know if they'll fight. They might speak words and slap each other, but that's about it. Eva's like, do you guys know One Direction or Lewis? I keep forgetting people who are famous in Europe probably aren't as much in the U.S.
I've heard of the One Direction. I don't know who they are.
I've heard of One Direction.
But
Is
the
it
other
the
group,
same as here? It's like a glorified boy band.
Right. I think I have their posters.
I'm pretty sure
that
that's
the one
that McKenna was obsessed with.
Yeah. What was the other group?
Lewis.
Never heard of that.
Some guy, Louis Capaldi.
Never heard of that.
I don't know that guy. Is he in a specific band or is his name Lewis? Is that the name of the band?
I like Louis C.K.
Sophia's talking about, hi, Buddy Matthews and Rhea just got engaged and Roman is injured.
Well, cool. I'm glad they're getting engaged.
Did Roman break his pinky? Oh, poor guy.
That's pretty funny. Since they've been saying that Ray Jr. or whatever his name is, Dominic, is the boyfriend of Rhea.
Is that why Buddy Matthews asked Rhea to marry him?
Probably insecure.
Because he's insecure about her storyline in WWE and he wants to have control.
Got to get it some way.
It was like, I know of One Direction. And Sophie's like, good night. Okay, bye. People was like, do the Brits like the cuck Bucks? I don't know, do they? John's like, Bucks write themselves in as champs again. John, I don't think that they have those rights anymore.
Yeah, I'm not sure they're writers anymore.
I don't know if
I think
they
it's
have
Kevin
any rights,
Sullivan
actually.
and what's his name?
Tony Khan does everything. Aoife says they used to be together years ago. Now they are all separated. Oh. Walter's like, congrats to Rhea and Buddy. And Ravi's in the chat and says, what up? Hey, Ravi says he's a ginger singer. What does that mean? That he has no soul?
He's a ginger and he's a singer.
So he has no soul. Peel's like, I give it 4 months for the engagement. It was like, is he the one with Tourette's? He was like, yes, Ayla. Does the Tourette's come out when he sings, or does the singing remove the Tourette's? John's like, see you jinx this
shit
Ayla
whore.
with that Bloody Mary. Could you imagine you're singing?
Shit whore. Ball hair. What we need is a strike hair.
Pickle says Louis Alpati, he was on a Hot Ones vid. Walter says, okay, Roman injured, give up the WWE title. Walter's probably not that serious. It was like, I know him from TikTok, that's all. I'm sure he's popular here. I just listened to a select few. It was like, I didn't, John. Fiend's like, Pirates tied the game at 4 apiece against the Braves, and the Guardians are losing.
The Indians?
You mean the Redskins?
No.
Oh, they're the Indians.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the other ones, the Commanders, that are the Redskins. My bad.
Yeah, it's a different sport.
The Indians are losing 1-0 against them Blue Jays from Canada in the 6th inning. Aww. But it's like, Ayla, what you saying? And Walter's like, wait, what? Travis funny? Yeah. He's talking. Walter, have you ever seen Deuce Bigelow? All in London, huh?
He dates.
The biggest event in wrestling history is happening.
What is it? A tournament?
Winners compete in a 4-way match for the AEW Women's World Championship. So Tony Storm receives a bye, and then there's all those other 4 groups happening.
Sheeta might not make it into the tournament for her own belt. Still. She was in that corner.
Wow, that would be really dumb. So she has the title, and they're going to have a 4-way for who's going to win it? What the fuck is wrong with fucking AEW? Fucking kidding me?
First of all, you don't give Tony Storm the bye. You give Sheeta the bye. Then you put Tony against Anna.
Yeah.
and you move forward with life that makes sense.
Yeah, that's weird. Ayla says he made a song with a sad music video about a dog. Rude. That's all I'll say. Oh, is that the one that everybody was like, I'm crying? Is that song?
Did he
the
kill?
Really sad song?
Did he kill a dog in his video?
No, I'm pretty sure it's about your dog dying, and he made a song about it, and it like went viral for a little bit, and people were like using it like when their pets were passing away or passed away and stuff, and people were like, it's so sad. Anyways.
Sarah McLachlan has a song like that.
She does. It's In the Eyes of the Angel. John Sparkland says, I have Tourette's, not Tourette's. Oh, you have Tourette's. I don't know what that is. Is that some kind of weird, like,
Skinny
lice disease?
dipping with rats? No. What is it? What is it? No way. It's like the greatest day of your life.
Oh, God, those poor children.
They were
Why is he so mad about it?
They were showing pictures of themselves today on one of those platforms.
Yeah.
That's what they're getting in shape, and that's why she's lost her butt. Her abs are completely shredded.
She's getting in shape?
By losing her butt.
That's not how you do it.
Well, what happens is when she gets back to normal, her butt should fill back out, hopefully.
I don't think so. I think she's lost it for good. She'll never have it again. Oh my God, just have fun.
Oh, shit.
Oh, God. Oh, no.
Oh, shit.
Oh, God, her face.
You were adopted. Oh. Hit her in the leg.
Oh, no. Her leg's broken forever. Oh, no.
What the?
But you're not my child.
Oh.
Oh, no. That kid's down. Oh, man.
Oh.
Oh, God.
Oh.
She wasn't even playing.
Young Cody.
The janitor guy's like, what the hell's wrong with you?
There's kids everywhere.
Look at us. Look at us.
Looks like the world champ pitching a perfect game.
This is silliness. You're nerds.
You're nerds.
Nice.
Give me the ball.
Oh, no. Oh, that poor girl. That's horrible. They're like, we're not going to show that violence, though, because, you know.
Bullying.
All right.
That's all sorts of bullying.
It was.
Everywhere.
They were fine with it. All right, everybody ready out there? Aoife, are you still with us? Are you here, Aoife? Did you fall asleep? I haven't seen you make a comment for a minute, so I have to make sure you're here. Aoife, are you awake? Are you ready for the surprise? She wants to be an angry rhino, which is creepy. Oh, let's see. Pickles like bookers are those old dudes that you see pop up once in a while. It was like, I have turtles. And Walter's like, go Braves. Pickles like, liquor. John's like, the Pirates, playoffs. Pickles like, ball hair, strike hair. Where is that from? Deuce Bigelow. Male gigolo.
What we need is a strike hair.
It's the girl who has Tourette's. Walter's like, oh, okay, Daphne. And Robbie says, Dee, where did it go right for your gal Tony Storm? I have no idea. Her ass? It was like, you lit liquor. Vindicator's like, yeah, Bucks versus FTR will be a good match, but doesn't bring fresh excitement to the tag division like new first-time champions would. Same with that women's championship tournament field. It was like, yeah, deleted that one. The only song I know, the dog's owner died, then the dog died. Harley's like, weather, everybody. It was like, grab my strong hand. Walter's like, funny, Adam Cole with MJF. And Robbie says, why is left hand weak? Pickle's like, trampoline parks are awesome. Vindicator.
They called him safe. Shit whore.
Shit whore.
Shit whore.
Shit whore. Yeah. Shit whore. I can't remember. What does he get him doing? Was it that one?
Shit whore.
Is that what he gets him
Chanting?
chanting?
I think so. After they called him safe. You shit whore.
Silliness.
I think that's it. I could be wrong. That might be the one when she pulls up to that car.
Maybe.
And she just looks over at him.
Vindicator's like, AEW is so PG, trying to cut off what everyone knew would be curse words anyway. Well, it's like, oh, poor kids by MJF. And the Fiend says, I wonder what kind of match is an FTW rules match. Fuck the world? None. John says, you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball, kid.
True.
Vindicator says, oh, no love for adoption. Silly Maxwell and his rich kid syndrome. John's like, average Joe's. Pinkle's like, I'll just be a bigger man, Allin. Walk away. Walk away. Super kicker, F them kids. I was like, what'd I do? I don't know what she do. John says, you jinxed us, Ayla. It was like, F them kids is right. And the Fiend says, you're finally giving Travis a mandible claw. Finally, no. Robbie's like, message retracted. And it says, how? She usually doesn't come in on Wednesday. It was like, I want to be a bigger man. I was like, AEW is violent as a Tom and Jerry cartoon. And Walter says, come on, AEW, more matches.
I forgot it was the girl from Parks and Rec.
Yeah.
Ball sweat. Anus liquor. Nipple biter.
It's
what are you
hardly
talking
noticeable.
about? You can barely. Like, scrotum, skirt face. Vulva. Just drop. Yeah. Fart.
Shit whore. It's like, maybe we'll just put the top up. Aoife, wake up, Aoife. I was like, AEW is violent as a Tom and Jerry cartoon. Watch, come on, AEW, more matches. Horse says, NFL is on Friday on Fox. Tell me who wins matches but still here. Okay. Walter's like, boo, Bullet Club. And John's like, 2 games Thursday night, Walter. The Fiend says, I'm a bounce. Rub. Bye, Tyler. Thanks for hanging out with us a little bit tonight.
See you, boss.
Oh, we're just waiting for the Blackpool Combat Club against the Lucha Bros, I guess. That's still to come. Looks like it's going to be Claudio and that John Moxley guy. Ayla's like, not. Ball hair. Whores. You're high-priced babies.
Scrotum liquor. Piss face. Piss face. Piss face. Piss face.
Piss face. That's what it is. I can't remember which one he got him to start chanting.
I might have to watch that.
Piss face. Piss face. It's not as good as... That one's better. Way better than the other ones.
Part 2.
In part 2.
Did they make a third one?
Yes. I think they did, maybe.
I can't remember. Here
But
it
the
comes.
second one's in Europe or whatever.
This is a
isn't it?
championship match, guys. Hopefully you brought your smoke.
RVD gonna smoke Jack Perry with his very baggy yellow pants. That's disgusting, dude. Like, ew. They're all saggy in the crotch area. Nobody wants to wear pants like that.
All the G's wear pants like that. What are you talking about?
What? Well, I was like, cool, John. I want Braves. John's like, Aoife is seeing you in Northern Ireland. Wake up. Harley says, good night, everybody. Night, Harley. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. Robbie says, hello. Either isn't a dog. LOD, the way you be calling their name. What are you talking about?
It's a weird song. I didn't know this was his song.
Heather? What are you talking about? Vindicator's like, AEW should have parking lot matches once a month. Like they throw them on the concrete or something, or the asphalt.
Like when it's all hot, like in Vegas.
Like when you
130 degrees.
When you could like boil water and cook eggs on the asphalt. They should just throw them out there and see what happens if they get 3rd-degree burns. It was like, Eva Henry is here. Robbie's like, why does Claudio look like Vin Diesel? I don't know.
Because the sexiness. To me, it reminds me of Jason Statham more.
Claudio?
Mm-hmm.
A little bit.
Oh, God. From behind. Got him in the shoulder blade. You don't do that to a pot smoker.
It's a good thing he smoked his pot before I came out, I bet. Well, I was like, ECW chant for RVD. John says he comes Riddle in 12 years. Vindicator says Jack Perry doesn't seem like a pillar of the company anymore, just having these meaningless time filler matches.
Oh, no. None of these guys are pillars.
RVD is in amazing shape, though.
Yeah. What is he, 50?
It's like RVD was prime in the 2000s.
I remember
can't believe
him.
he's still alive, to be fair. Well, you know, when you smoke marijuana, I guess it does things. RVD. RVD. People's like, yeah, Robbie, what kind of comparison is that? He's Statham. Robbie's like, Jack Perry going in tonight.
Yeah, because he's just the better wrestler. Now. Years ago, this would have been a great match. It'd have been over already. VD would have hit him.
Well, since he walks kind of funny.
Rob venereal disease.
Oh my God, why does he have a venereal disease?
I don't know, he's a VD.
Robbie's like, oh, he looks nothing like Jason. Claudio? He doesn't look anything like Vin Diesel either. Well, it's like, geez, RVD can still wrestle, a Hall of Famer. Yeah, he's amazing. Pickle's like 52. He's 52, Travis.
52.
RV is 52.
Old man.
What do we have this Saturday? Just a boxing thing that night? Maybe?
I don't even think there's anything at night. Just in the day.
Oh, is it during the day?
Yeah, Anthony
It's
Joshua.
like, did you see that video of our neighbor? Did you watch it?
No, why would I?
Did you send a video? Did you send it to me? Did you send it from TikTok? Sometimes I miss some of them. I don't always watch all of them sometimes. I try to, but sometimes I don't. John's like, say what you want about RVD. He lived longer than most we grew up watching from the 80s.
He's not from the 80s.
Oh my God, this isn't Jean-Claude Van Damme, John. It's the other guy, Rob Van Dam, different guy. They're not even related, so I hear. I have questions about that, though.
They're related. They'll always be related in my heart. In my heart, they're related. They're still cousins.
Robbie's like, he does, D. Who is he, and what does he do? It was like, yeah, I sent it via to mine, to like the one I use, or to Travis's. Robbie says, did you stop George from hitting the neighbor?
Did he drop an elbow?
Did he do the crane?
Speaking of that.
What, cranes?
I was thinking about watching that movie. Whatever that is, that one that's on Netflix. With the Karate Kid.
Oh, yeah?
Cobra Kai.
Do you want to wait until after Buffy's done? We have like 500 seasons to go.
I know, I was going to wait for Angel, too. It's just one that I was thinking of doing.
Okay. We can put it on the list to watch. I'm fine with that. John's like, okay, 90. That sounds much better.
Yeah.
90s.
Late 90s, too.
Walter says,
Good
I
dude.
thought... For RVD.
Yeah.
Walter says, I thought new AEW rules can't wrestle near fans. You can wrestle near the fans.
No blood.
There's no blood. If you bleed, you cannot go into the audience and bleed the people. And when you come down from through the crowd, you are not allowed to interact with the people. Like, they can touch you, but they don't really want you touching them.
Yeah, try not to touch people.
Pickle's like, he still got it. At 52, yeah. Look
He's
at
getting
him.
some chairs.
He's like, I'm going to throw these chairs in
He's
there.
rearranging furniture right now.
He's like, here's some more chairs. He's
That's
like,
how
I
I
think
clean.
there's... Just chuck it like that. Just throw it. It's nice.
Then I'm done. Right, I'm done about.
Chris is like, oh, Jack Perry using Gunther, aka Walter theme if he was in AEW. Oh, God, no. Pickle is like, gosh, they're first cousins.
Yeah.
That sounds right. Anyways, John says, I watched him in ECW. He started before then. Ravi's like, do you thought RVD was from the 80s? No. But somebody else did. And now you do, too. Good for you, Ravi. Don't lie to me about stuff. It was like, nah, he just yelled back. It was the fourth time she came over to scream at us after her false police report of us burning tires. It was like, I sent it to both Alethea, yours, and Travis. Oh, okay. Chris says, oh, Rob Van Gronkowski on AEW television. And Walter says, oh, right. Pickle's like, whoa, finally getting into Cobra Kai? That's going to be months away. But
yeah, I mean, you're talking 24.
Picola says, hello, Rob Van Winkle. Keep it going. Rob Van Winkle.
Isn't that Vanilla Ice?
Yes, basically. His name is so funny because it's Van Winkle, but his first name is weird, too. Like, it's, like, different as well.
Rob?
No, I don't think it's Rob.
It's Rob.
Is it Rob? Mm-hmm. I thought it was something else.
Robert.
I didn't think it was Robert. Vindicator says, this
Bob.
makes me wonder why McMahon did not take a chance on a Rob comeback. He would get such huge pops. I think it's because he doesn't really want to work with WWE, and the fact that he smokes dope is a problem. Just saying, Ben. Although now it's not that big of a problem, but still. John says he made his debut in 90. RVD just looked it up. He was 20. Yeah, 1990. Well, he wasn't around in the 80s.
Yeah, but he wasn't like...
He wasn't a star as Rob Van Dam as you know him today.
Right. Until later, in the late 90s.
Vindicator says, but I guess he thinks The Miz and Grayson Waller talk shows are more entertaining than RVD matches.
Yeah.
They might be. You got to remember he's old. And as we know, Vindicator, what have we learned? What have we learned about AEW, Sweetie Pie? You say it all the time. The only people that come back and come into AEW are
swindlers.
So he's probably hurting for some money, and he needs some money. So there you go. Robbie's like, message retracted, and Walter's like, Jerry Lynn and RVD and Taz from old ECW. Robbie's like, Rob Van Winkle, yes, Vanilla Ice. He was in a Turtles film. John says, it was Tri-State Wrestling before ECW. It was like 1990, only 30 plus years ago. Whatever, Ayla, it was like 10.
That was 10 years ago.
It was like 10 years ago. What are you talking about?
Oh, God, the referee's down.
Oh, no, he's broken. Oh, my God, look at that chair just stuck there.
Better get up there and sit on it.
That chair is stuck on the ropes. Did that happen on accident?
Yeah, it hit the referee in the face. And
That's fucking hilarious. Let's see you guys not do that again.
That's what Chaz just said. That's pretty wild. They're talking about the chair right
now.
Here it comes. Frog splash.
Oh, no. Jack Perry made sure he couldn't.
Jack Perry. Jerk. This isn't cheating. He isn't doing anything wrong.
I was like, were you watching wrestling in the 80s? No, I was not. People says Rob Schneider on Wednesday night has-beens. Vindicator's like, McMahon took chances with Jeff Hardy with all of his alcohol problems.
Yeah, too many. He gave him too many opportunities. That's just too many, and he enabled it. And then look where it got him. He's lucky he hasn't killed anybody. But that's what happens when you're good at something. Yep. You get more and more opportunities.
Robbie says, we learned that D likes AEW. Yeah, Chris says, I would like to LA Knight to win Rumble. Like, have him number 1 or 2, but to start have Mr. Kennedy show up and get in the 80s promo battle in the middle of the ring. That way they can have mic time. So, Chris, I don't know if you were here on Monday, but we saw his mic performance against The Miz, and it was kind of sad.
Yeah, it was lackluster. I kind of felt bad.
I felt bad for him, like... The Miz,
they shouldn't have done that. They shouldn't put him up against The Miz like that right out of the gate. Not that he's not ready. It should have never happened.
It's the fact that you have somebody who has been, like, The Miz threw in his face, a champion of champions multiple times. And basically, what has he done?
Well, especially in that company. But no matter what, their resumes, Miz is better. Like,
yep, it is. You know, he has 20-something years of being with WWE and being on top a lot of those years.
He did it. Aubrey came down and screwed it for everybody.
Oh, man, that Jack Perry, kept that FTW thingy. Poor RVD. He's going to have to go smoke a whole bunch of dope to get over this loss.
Smoking
no,
dope.
not the losses. As Walter had said earlier, the ref is down. Ayla's like, then I'm 9. Thank goodness, right? John's like, okay, a couple years off. My bad. 87, 88, or 90. What the flip? No, John, it has to be exact. You can't be off by anything. Vindicator's like, Rob brings a little more to the table, though, than most of those other swindlers, especially Tully and Jericho. Why? Jericho wrestles. Jericho wrestles more than Tully does. Jericho wrestles more than RVD does.
I haven't seen Tully in a while, but yeah.
So, I don't know what you're getting at there with swindling. Jericho's earning his paychecks. Robbie's like, happy birthday, Ayla. Ayla's like, thanks. Robbie's like, Ayla, you missed out in 80s wrestling. Nah, I didn't miss out on anything. Walter's like, happy birthday, Ayla. And Ayla's like, it's not my birthday. Thanks, so Walter, you're the sweetest. Robbie's like, everyone wish Ayla a happy birthday.
Are these two real brothers?
What you did to him. Get you.
I don't wear sleeve and arm anymore.
Rawr.
My elbow has been reconnected. Stronger than ever. I'm not going to argue with you. They might be the best tag team in the
I don't like
universe.
his mouth. It's creepy to me. I think that's why he does it, but it's still creepy.
He's a clown. Yeah, I don't know if I could argue it. They might be the best.
Yeah.
Period. Oh!
Ayla's like, September 16th, y'all. Walter's like, oh, oops. Rory's in the chat. Hey, Rory, good to see you tonight. Says, hey, Gab family, how are you all? Long time no see you. Yeah, it's good to see you in the chat. Thanks for being here. Ayla's like, every day is my birthday. Walter's like, Jack Perry won. Cheated. Rory's like, I like the new setup for the show. Thanks, Rory.
You can't
Chris says,
cheat.
yeah, unfortunately. It's fine. It's Walter saying
There was no
it. It's
rules.
okay. It's okay, Travis. I know. Deep breaths. Okay, deep breaths.
No, I'm not breathing.
Fine. Hold your breath until you pass out then.
Okay.
Rory says, I like the new setup for the show. And Chris says, yeah,
Thank
unfortunately,
you.
Allin Knight was only Impact champ and television champ in NWA. Yeah, and we're not going to count any of that, right? Because it's not WWE. Piccolo says, Jim Cornette's so funny. Calls the ref Aubrey Ed since the horse face. Aww.
That's mean.
That's just
funny.
not nice.
It's okay to bully people.
It was like, this is a fact chat. No bees in here. No guessing. It was like shaking my head. John's like, I give Knight a pass. I've heard many people slip or mess up on the mic. Robbie says, why? Because RVD and Chris were in WWE. Walter says, Lucha Bros. And Chris says, Jack the Snake promos, or Jake the Snake promos. Always fun, even though he's so fucking old.
Yeah, they're all old.
Wonder what it says about classical music that Jack chooses that for his heel theme song. LOL. Okay, Vindicator.
They can't copyright it.
That and the fact that, one, I think it's the worst song. I mean, it's a great song, but it's not the song I would have picked if I was going to pick some kind of classical music for me to come out to. John's like, they offered Tully a new contract. I don't know, did they? Walter's like, MJF okay. Chris says, LOL, love the Joker gear from Penta, and when he walks to the ring during Razor Ramon, walk like Damian Priest. People's like, maybe Pentagon is amazing. Oh, no, I'm not saying he's not good. I just said that his mouth kind of creeps me out a little bit. His mouth makeup, it's kind of creepy. Well, it's like Adam Cole, baby, and Ayla's like, thought you were the bigger man, Fat Lisa. Vindicator's like, so if Maxwell and Cole are doing their bit now, a good chance they are giving the main event spotlight to my girls, Sheeta and Anna. Rightfully so. I don't know. Robbie says, but you should count it. Some fans say it matters. Rory says, did you all how energetic the Puerto Rico was for Backlash? I gotta go. I'm excited. Good deal. And yeah, it was very amazing. Piccolo says, I still need your strong hand, Ayla. I was like, it's mine. Get your own. I was like, Ayla doesn't have real hands, colon. Ayla's like, sorry, only child syndrome. Well, I was like, okay, bye, guys. See you Friday. Bye, Walter. Have a great night. We'll see you Friday. He says, Ravi, do you even have elbows?
Are you ready for story time with Adam Cole, baby?
No, I fucking hate this guy. Pickle's like, take care of Walter, and Ravi's like, hello, can you lick your elbows, Ayla? John's like laughing. Dude. Fuck Ayla, Jesus.
Is his hands like orange? Or is it just me? Cole's hands.
Well, yeah, he probably put on fake tanning on somebody and he forgot what he was doing. Either that or he's got some orange disease. He looks jaundiced all the time, so I don't know what to tell you. Rory says, Duluth Travis, do you see Carlito joining LWO? I don't know, maybe.
Who? Carlito?
Carlito.
No. I mean, he could, but no, I don't see it.
Hey, listen, I'm glad someone got that joke. Pickle's like, stop it. Pickle's like, you see the videos where people drink drinks with baby arms? Yeah. Oh, Robbie says, do you always like to laugh at jokes made at me? They're not at you, Robbie. They're about you, which is even more funny. It was like my jokes slap sometimes. John says, can't reply, Ayla. I'll get put in a corner. That's right, John. You're not allowed. I'm sorry, sweetie. I just don't want Robbie to get his butt hurt. No, I don't. I hate it. Because MJF is a champion, not a tag team moron. And if he is a tag team moron, he better just give up his title and let what's his dumb nuts over on the other side keep it. Film's in the chat. Hey, Film. Laughing at MJF. And he says, I bet his butt hurts more than we know. God. And Bobby's like, Ayla, your jokes are too funny.
Don't tell me it's Ring of Honor.
Oh, fucking Jesus.
Wah, wah, wah.
Boo! 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 Boo hiss. Boo.
Shit. Shit whore.
Shit! Shit whore! Piss face! Piss face!
Piss face.
Wow. Nobody cares. Seriously, nobody gives a flying fuck, dude. That crowd does not give a goddamn rat's ass. That tells me something there, right there, guys. No.
I mean, I guess Charlotte did this shit when she was like, I'm going to go wrestle Rhea Ripley and take her title at WrestleMania. Remember she did that?
Yes.
So this shit happens, but...
I know, but it's just dumb. It's below MJF to even do this kind of crap. It's funny because he's holding the mic out for him and there's nothing happening. So I'm not sure why. Is it just like, here's the crickets to this idea of stupid?
You can hear like 6 people cheer. So they're going to wrestle.
Wow, what
They're
a
going to wrestle
downgrade.
twice.
So not only are they going to wrestle twice, they're going to wrestle for shit stuff for a shit company on the shit part of the whole show.
Why is it shit company? It's just a wrestling promotion.
It's below. If you're going to say that you're running with the big dogs of WWE, ROH is below the below.
Yeah, but ROH is just NXT.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Not even. Robbie's being disgusting, and Ayla's like, Robbie, can you tell something about his Ring of Honor, or at least his buddies can? Piccolo's like, Aussie Open? Aussie Open. And Chris says, cringe infinite catchphrases between wrestlers in the ring. Like, imagine LA Knight with, let me talk to you, then Adam Cole saying, who's ready for story time? Cody saying, what do you want to talk about? And Piccolo says another meh feud, right? Ayla's like, I'm okay, Robbie. I'm into regular size. Pico's like, liquor. Robbie's like, you know all about your ring piece. Chris says, you'd never hear the end of the promo with those damn catchphrases.
He just said the wrong promotion. Who wants to see ROH?
Yeah. John says it's all good. We're laughing with him, not at him. Robbie's like, there was a little cheer from the crowd, so they do care, sort of. Don't lie.
Some of them.
It was like, I'm laughing at him. And John's like, thumbs up. And Robbie's like, yeah, thanks, Allin. He was like, I don't care if he laughs. Chris says at this point, ROH is below NXT, but back then ROH was at best like ECW or TNA. Robbie says, Ayla, did your mate Everbless show up tonight? And Sophie's like, how is tonight's show? It was like, no, I'm even on my backup channel to see if he comments.
I'm pretty sure we've had one match tonight.
Have we had a match?
Yeah.
That was the only one we had?
I think so.
Oh, wow. I don't even know what's happening. What's a match? Do they even wrestle on this promotion anymore?
It's like a stick with some flammable stuff on the end of it.
Oh, cool.
And you strike it against like a box or something.
Oh, hey, it's this weird guy again. It was like,
Oh,
nah, I'm
Jesus.
even on. And P-Cola's like, RH was indie wrestling at its finest. There! That's right, P-Cola. Indie wrestling
is
at
this
its
dude
finest.
on my
I
TV?
agree with that statement.
Get off my TV!
But I don't feel that it's anywhere near what NXT is.
Yeah, Mr.
Because I don't feel NXT is really indie wrestling.
Jealousy.
Jelly? Is he jellyfish jelly?
He's jellyfish.
I think Aoife like fell asleep. She was so hungry she ate her phone. What does that mean? I feel offended. Just kidding.
Oh God, don't.
Why are we doing that though? Oh. Chris says, damn, MJF and Karl reduced to the 0 hour. Oh no, it's not just that. They have a match later too, Chris. But it's stupid that they're doing that too.
Shake it off, you bland bitch!
Robbie says, what the heck is the MJF promo about?
Well, the first one was just, he thought it was a mic battle, but it wasn't. Adam Cole doesn't know what to do, baby.
He's like, that's my friend. Don't make fun of my friend.
This guy just needs to go away, like, just
Ayla's
go
like,
work in a
peanut
gas
butter and
station
jealous.
or something.
John's like, Jungle Boy match, the Hardys 2 or 3 promos. Oh yeah, we had the Jungle Boy match. You forgot about that one. You didn't put that one down.
Oh yeah, Rob Van Dam.
Yeah, Jungle Boy and RVD and Jungle Boy 1. I don't know how long it was. Did you keep your time? You cleared it? Did something? Robbie says, did you cut the crust off, Ayla? Why would she cut the crust off? People's like, polished piece of turd that has a second hand pulse. That's what ROH is now.
Oh my God.
Aw.
What a
it's
baby.
It's sad, Picola, that it's like come down to
Get
something
this
like
dude
that.
off my television. He needs to go cry to Taylor Swift.
Oh my God, is he being hugged by somebody?
Yes, he's a douche.
What the fuck is this shit? Like, and you wonder why women are not impressed by men anymore? That's why, guys. That right there, ew. Ooh, what is your problem?
Don't poke him.
You should poke him some more and see what happens. Oh, hey, you want to go after those ROH titles? No. I don't know what they're saying.
The crowd.
Fuck him up?
Tensions are high.
Vindicator says, it's still disappointing Tony will allow ROH to develop with using AEW main event guys to prop it up. So it's now for sure just another AEW brand show and not a separate company. I don't even know if it's an AEW brand show, Vindicator, in all reality. I don't think him buying it really helped it out at all. Ayla says, I smell motor oil. I think I'm having a stroke or something. Oh no, not the motor oil. Vindicator's like, develop without those AEW guys I meant. Oh, without using AEW guys. Well, they do have a major history, ROH does, from what I've heard from you guys.
Yeah, they bought it for the catalog.
And that's it. I mean, after all, it's great, but not promoting it for what it is ridiculous.
I wish they would put it on HBO Max. as just one of their sections.
Yeah, why not?
Just do Ring of Honor on there, do their pay-per-views on there, and then we can all watch it.
Vindicator says develop without... Oh, I read that. Chris says MJF thinks he's stone cold right now. No. Chris says I'll have Roddy Strong and Liv Morgan Crybaby Club. Rob says AEW are so bad at promos. Ayla's like, I can't see why I'm not into them anymore, but I 100% agree. Vindicator says making sure your car doesn't break down on you, Daria. Whatever. Her man's not worth that. John's like, Liberty. Aw, you singing the song? It was like, I thought people like Ravi were why women don't like men anymore. That's me. Bryce says Adam Cole versus MJF. Wow. I don't know if that's happening, but somebody was not happy. People's like Seth Rollins, Zayn, KO. They're all ROH. They were all... Okay, so, I mean, that's what I mean, right? So, they started out in an indie promotion that was, decent. They got, some experience under their belt. They became household names to some people. And then they came up to the big things and made better names for themselves, right? But that's not what AEW has done for ROH. I feel like AEW has made ROH a joke.
I didn't watch it.
This one?
Yeah.
Oh, man. He's beating up that poor ref.
That's Ricky Steamboat.
Oh,
the greatest match in wrestling history he was in.
Nobody cares what you say, you dumb asshole. Go suck a teat off of a hog.
Is that any good?
I have no idea, but I bet CM Punk knows all about it.
Hog teat? Wild hog or...
Piss face. Yeah, I want to see him do it to a wild hog.
Wild hog?
A boar. Let's see what happens. Vinegar's like, nothing wrong with men being emotional, though. No, that's not the point, then. Being emotional is different than what just happened. Okay? That's not being emotional. That's just being weird. Yeah, John's like, wow. People's like Punk, Samoa Joe, Danielson, all ROH.
You probably shouldn't be emotional if your friend's hanging out with another boy.
Yeah, that's kind of creepy. Chris says, yeah, this All-In card looking terrible, honestly. They couldn't get Goldberg, so they settled for RVD. Well,
is he
Chris,
in on it?
I guess people don't care about it because it's in London. I don't know. Vindicator's like, Danielson was probably ROH's biggest mistake. Vindicator said that, Picola, not me. But I would agree. A lot. Prophet's like, who is making to the top in AEW? You are, Ravi. You're doing it. You're making it to the top. Good boy. Good job. Congratulations. It's like, men should live underground. Chris says, yep, Punk and Joe went 2-hour draw. And Bryce says, wow, Rick Stark insulted Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. No.
He beat him up with a belt.
Vindicator's like, Travis, did Steamboat wrestle San Martino?
I'm going to say no. But I could be wrong. But I'm going to say no. I don't think he was around in the 70s like that. He was pretty young in the later 80s. But I don't know when San Martini quit.
Is that the guy with the snake hand? Or is that some old dude I don't know?
That's Arn Anderson. San Martini is like the greatest of all time. Or are you talking about Steamboat?
No.
There's only three.
No.
That's the only one.
I'm talking about a completely different wrestler. Sorry. I'm talking about the guy who had this snake puppet. What's his name?
It
starts with an S and it sounds
is,
like that. So that's why I was like, what?
Sabata. He had a sister. The fuck is his name? Anyways. Santino Marella.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Santino. See, I'm like, is that the same guy? It's not. It's not the same guy. See? Meh. Because, like, yep, they had some shine and were scouted and then were shot up into the E. And most of them did really well and have done very well and are still doing really well. So, You know, I'm not saying that from the indies you can't get great stars, but that doesn't mean everybody knew who they were. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean,
John
not
Moxley.
everybody watched ROH or watched indies and stuff like that, so they wouldn't have known. They wouldn't have known who they were. Like, they came into the E and people were like, oh, wow, these guys are different. You know, and then became fans of them. Not because of their background. But
Cole never made it to the main roster.
no, he didn't. Robbie's like, D, what's wrong with CM Punk these days? His face. Robbie's like, LOL, is there
Shit
no
or-
one big in AEW? It's like bigger than you, Robbie. I was like, I'd say they're pretty big. Actually, you know, Ayla, most of the people in AEW are about Robbie's size. So, no, they're not bigger than him.
Not in this match.
Sorry. It was like, I'd say they're pretty big. John's like, fired down. Robbie's like, oh, you're funny, Ayla. My sides are splitting. Yes, Vindicator, thank you for telling me to snake eye with Santino Marella. Also, Piccolo told me, thank you guys. Bill says, hey, I understand I could change sock drawers and wash out paintbrushes and fold laundry in an entire Danielson match. Oh, yeah. Probably change your oil, put air in your tires like you just did, weed your garden. You can do a lot of, make a quilt. I mean, there's a lot of things you could probably get done during a Danielson match. Vindicator says his daughter
this
is actually
behind
in NXT. Her name is Adriana Grace, but she's been out for a year with an ACL injury. Santino Marella or San Martino? Whose daughter?
The first one that you said.
Santino Marella?
Yeah, his daughter wrestled.
Adriana Grace. That's her name, according to Vin, but she's been out with an ACL injury. That sucks. Ayla's message attracted people. I was laughing, and John's like, Steamboat was a champion in the mid-70s.
Oh, well, there you go.
Wow.
Was he in
Amazing for him 100 years ago.
WWWF? It would have been 3 W's back then.
WWWF. Chris says Maestros only have Angels, Marlins, Mariners, and Red Sox. We definitely can't take out Halos, probably Marlins. Mariners will be tough, and we can probably take out Red Sox. Robbie's like, did you ever watch ROH? No, I've never seen one match. It was like, sneaky little snake still got that ass, though. Vindicator's like, and Santino had a match recently in Impact, and I think he is a GM there, too.
Oh, nice.
It was like, oh my God, stop. AEW is little people wrestling. Who knew? Some of them are. A couple of them. Most of them
Are you guys going to that on the 22nd?
No.
Oh.
It's not. No. It's the 23rd, and it's a Wednesday.
Yeah.
And no.
That'd make it fun as...
That's weird. John says Santino made that snake gimmick. Most couldn't pull that off.
That shit's great.
Robbie's like, do you with the short jokes? You hurt my feelings. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. John's like, but her. Chris says, there was this anomaly in NXT UK by the name of Rampage Brown. He kind of was like a Goldberg type of build and even faced Gunther for UK title. And came close, maybe bring him up full circle for an IC title. Is he still...
In NXT?
Is he still wrestling? Pico's like, do a puzzle? Yeah, like a 5,000-piece puzzle, Picola. Where you need a magnifying glass for the pieces too. What you doing, sweetie? Did you have some stickers in your shirt and your sock?
I was thinking so from mowing, but I can't feel it anywhere.
Just in your shoe?
Don't know.
It was like, how that butt still hurt? And John's laughing, and it was like, by the way, Steamboat's real name is Richard Blood. Yes, that's Dick Blood. Awesome. Guess we lost Aoife for the night. She must have fell asleep, poor girl. She couldn't hang, staying up late all the time. Plus, she's got to get some sleep so she can go to some concert stuff tomorrow and drink booze. Vindicator says, I still remember when they used to sell those silly t-shirts when WWF changed their name. The shirt said, get the F out, and they became WWE.
Yep. Sad times.
Ayla's like, definitely not, Travis. Nope, no, I can't. I'd probably cry. Ravi's like, D, you should go to that show. Come on over, Ravi, and if you go with me, then I'll go. Let's go. come from London over. I'd feel right at home with somebody short with me that's their size, and I wouldn't feel so awkward. Pickle's like, I mean, they're the same size, maybe even have better promos. Pickle. Chris says, yeah, Fandango is an Impact, and he's doing really well, actually. He's giving great promos, Travis. You should check him out. He's kind of reminds me of Shia LaBeouf with his promos, or like Stone Cold and ECW.
Huh, good stuff. I try to watch Impact on like Fridays. I kind of just speed through it. But there again, I don't usually slow it down. Need to watch this one too.
Don't we have it like recording?
I don't think so. I never went and set it. But maybe. I think you have to set it for every season. But it's on one of those channels like TBS or CBS, or it's not going to be hard to find.
Oh.
It'll be on HBO Max.
Yeah, that's like Richard Blood laughing. And John's like, no, Steamboat was on NWA with Flair, Piper, Valentine, Snuka. Vince stole them in the early 80s.
Yeah.
Robbie says WWE, the PG era. And John says, dick blood hurts. And Ayla's like, Robbie, any opinions on what John said? John's like, they got sued by the Panda people. Yeah.
Yeah, well, that lawsuit went on for years. And Vince finally gave up.
The world of wildlife people.
That's why I will never give them a dime. It's probably sad for the animals, but whatever.
I don't think they really save animals. I think that they should just, they should give money to make them abundant. And then just, you know,
breed them.
Have, you know, whatchamacallit, hunts for them or whatever.
Hunts.
Ravi says, DL, you're harsh. No, I'm not. Mabel in the chat. Hey, Mabel says, come CMFTR, comforter. Vindicator says a face-to-face meeting between Talitha and Ravi needs to be done on film, so put your camera woman skills to work, Ayla, LOL. I don't think it would be face-to-face, Vin. It'd probably be more like face-to-boobs, but, you know, there's that. I mean, he is short after all.
It's like Revenge of the Nerds.
Yes. Robbie's like, what did John say? Pickle is like, Panda people. It was like, gotta read and follow along, bud. And Sophie's back. Today, Hulu and Disney Plus announced they are going to raise its prices starting October. Not surprising.
Nice. What are they going up to?
They're going to go up to $200 a month. Sounds right. Pickle says, oh, the wildlife group. Says Sophie says the WWE UFC merger is scheduled to happen in September. It's pretty much already happened, Sophie. They're just going to finalize everything, but it's pretty much done.
That's when they'll go public.
Robbie says, Ayla, the chat is moving too fast for me. Robbie, that's hilarious. Is it because you're short and slow? Oh my God. Dude, don't say that to girls. They don't like that. It was like, Vin, I will. I don't think Ravi could afford it, though, if he's using a bicycle for power to get his internet. How's he going to get on a plane? Chris says, also an Impact, they have two redheads by the name of Masha Slamovich, and Killer Kelly.
Great stuff.
Their tag name is MK Ultra. What the hell is this garbage? It's a whole rivalry turned into tag team storyline, kind of like Alba Fire and Isla Dawn.
Yeah, I like I said, I try to watch a little bit of it on Fridays. I don't think I watched any wrestling this last week.
Is she from Boston? She forgot her R's. So it's not Marsha, it's Masha. 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 Sorry. That's funny. Pickles,
God.
I decided to make a whole picture of Arnold Palmer.
He couldn't get up.
After some yard work. There you go.
Cesaro couldn't do a squat with him on his back.
I missed him.
Cesaro's getting weaker.
Device. Vindicator says, if that's true, at least we know Ravi is in great shape. Ayla's like, oh no, short and slow. That's embarrassing. John's like, Ayla said that name in a mirror, dang it. What the flip? So he's like, Hulu and Disney Plus will cost $13.99, $3 more than it is now. That's surprising.
Dang. That's quite a jump.
Like together?
Yeah, that's the bundle.
Without the ESPN?
Yeah.
ESPN? It was like, his legs are probably huge. Too bad he probably doesn't have knees.
Cycling is his passion.
Cycling is passion. How does he pedal, Ayla, if he doesn't have knees?
Like a pirate out there.
How does he pedal his bike if he doesn't have
He's like,
knees?
ooh, his hips are just.
How would you do that if you didn't have knees? How would you pedal a bike to make your power go to get your internet?
Maybe he's got fake legs.
How does that make it better? People's like, there's like 12K people on this Twitch chat, and I'm keeping up with both chats.
Nice.
It's because you're fast, people. Vindicator's like, LOL at Slamovich. Yeah. Slamovich. Masha. Masha Slamovich. People's like, ADHD is real, y'all. Ryan's like, Ayla, yes, that is embarrassing for you. And Ayla's like, Finn and the B word. Oh my God. John's like, bicycle for power? Is it a kid's tricycle? Maybe. Vindicator's like, I know, Ayla, I should be censored. It was like, John Robbie lives in a third world country. He uses a bucket to bathe. He also uses the same bucket for bowel movements and the same bucket to do dishes. And so you tell me he can't afford a plane ticket. God, you're such a dork. Oh, Chris says, I think Russia and other in Portugal gotta love these European women. Women that Robbie can't get and he freaking lives in the UK. Aw. It was like maybe it's an arm bike. I don't know. I'm just assuming that he doesn't have elbows either. My God, Ayla. What the fuck? He's like Hank's dad off of King of the Hill. He notions. His feet are attached to his knees. Pico's like, I tried collecting 30% more aluminum cans to keep up with inflation. So it's like Sonia is going to be out for 6 to 7 months. 67 months?
It's a long time.
Yeah, we're just watching this other tag match, guys.
Yeah,
The
Moxley got tagged in and almost won it.
Combat Club. Jesus.
Yeah, the Contact Club.
The Contact Club.
It's for eyesight.
Combat Club, people.
Versus the Lucha Bra.
Versus the Lucha Brass. Brah. One of their dudes is broken outside. Oh, that's Claudio. He's got probs.
Chop, chop. Exchanging chops right in the center of the ring.
I was like, D, I know. I'm too cool. I can live with that. Oh, yeah. Sophie's like, reports are saying once that deal with the UFC and WWE is done, except some budget cuts. Ooh.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
I hope we see them. John's like, beep, beep. Robbie's like,
I don't think we're going to get any wrestler budget cuts, though.
Yeah, probably.
I think it'll be front office stuff. You might get some wrestlers thrown out, but nothing that you're excited to see.
Yeah.
It'd be like Hit Row or something.
I don't know. I think that feels pretty exciting.
You don't see them. I could care less if they're there.
I just feel like they're a waste of money. Why pay them?
It's not your money.
No, but if I ever bought a ticket, it would be my money that pays them.
Yeah, but they're not on TV. So
Whatever.
Oh,
I've seen
God.
them on TV a couple times.
That was the delayed, silly pile driver right there.
Yeah. Rob says, oh, Eli, don't live under a rock like you, as you don't know much more than what's going on in your hometown. John's like, I'm going with no on the ticket. Sophie says, how did you guys like Raw this past Monday? I felt like it went by fast.
It did go by quick. I don't remember it, but he hurt his knee.
Hey, he's a war vet, old Grandpa Hill.
He got him. Moxley did it.
It's because they tore off his mask.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, he doesn't have his mask on anymore.
Maskless, huh? Mm-hmm. His face is painted.
Only half of it. Where's the other one? Did you break him or something?
Yeah. He hurt his knee when he jumped off. Watch right here. Hopefully it's not real. Hopefully it's part of the story. I don't know if they were working on that knee earlier in the match. Or if it's legit.
It didn't look like he landed on it weird. Looked like it was pretty springy normal.
No, he's fine.
I mean, it looked normal when he landed because he had his knees bent when he landed, which is what you're supposed to do. So I just figured it was right. It was fine. As Pico says, hey, he's a war vet, old Grandpa Hill.
Claudio puts that mask on. That's just disrespect.
Chris says, Travis, thoughts on Tiffany Stratton promo? It was so great. She really knows how to be a great heel. Her Valley Girl accent is so funny.
Right. Yeah, I did not watch that either. So I have not caught up since last Friday of wrestling. Very disrespectful. Claudio.
Yeah.
The BCC is just very, very disrespectful.
What did he say?
Something about respect.
Oh, I couldn't tell with all the slurring of his words. I figured he was drunk again.
Oh, he took his mask off. He's not supposed to once he's a lucha.
It was like, oh, Robbie, no need to get defensive. We can be friends. And Pico's like, sometimes I have secondhand contact in clubs.
Do you know what lucha means?
A wrestler.
Yeah.
Ayla says, exactly, John. And Pico's like, and in tailgate parties and behind the dumpster at Wednesday. Oh, Picola. Is that how you get your free food at Wendy's? Is that how you get your burgers? I've seen those. I've seen those shorts for that.
Getting it out of the dumpster?
No. Behind the dumpster at Wendy's.
Behind the dumpster.
So there's this lady that's giving out blowjobs for...
What?
Hamburgers?
She just gives them away.
Or she's giving... What is it? What are those? There's those little shorts where the guys are like, yeah, there's this woman over there who's like doing something or whatever. And she's... Oh, they're giving out hamburgers for blowjobs or something of that nature. And they're like eating the hamburger. And they're like telling somebody about what's happening.
I get it.
So when people said that he sometimes gets secondhand contact in clubs, tailgate parties, and behind the dumpster at Wendy's, I was like, is that what he's doing?
Yeah, like it's like the dude goes, his girlfriend gets in the car and he's like, there's this girl over there and she's giving out, she said she'd give me a gift card if I kissed her or whatever, you know, and she's like, well, where is she? He's like, she's over there. He's got the gift card.
Yeah.
Like that.
And some of them are food and stuff like that, but yeah.
I've seen that.
Sophie's like, we don't know if Roman is truly injured. Yeah. John's like, Contact Club new fantasy team name, Nice Travis. Hey, I came up with that. Robin's like, we can be friends, Ayla. Peel's like, I swear Mox is a bot, a bleeding bot. It was like, well, no, Ravi, but you can pretend. I was like, you're the one that asked to be friends, Ayla. It was like, I didn't ask. I told you to make you feel better. We could be friends. It's one of those white lines, as Fat Lisa put it. But I was like, Mox is not an exciting wrestling. And John says, you're either with us or against us, you pedal faster. Pickle says, I think other hills should do that too. Crossing my fingers, hoping to see Saraya snatch Valkyrie's top off. Only not, their masks, right?
Right.
Other body, other parts of their clothing. Sophie says, I could see like 1 or 2 mid-card acts to get released from the WWE. Chris says, yeah, Piccola. Robbie's like, Tiffany Stratton, will she be bigger than Becky, Bayley, Charlotte, and Esta?
A few of them, yes, but not all of them, no. I don't think she'll get as big as Becky or Charlotte, but she could get as big as the other ones that you had named. She could. I'm not saying she's going to, but she has the right track to do it. It's really going to depend on how they push her when she's up and how the crowd responds to her and how she can handle the pressure. Because right now she just performs in front of like 400 or 500 people in that little gymnasium that they do on Wednesday or Tuesdays. So you just got to see how she acts in front of, 20,000+ every time. Because that's hard. You saw LA Knight even on Monday. He wasn't that great, and he's good. But he didn't look that great because they put him in there with The Miz for whatever reason.
Yeah.
The only people that can go against The Miz are like the John Cenas and the Rocks.
Kevin Owens can do pretty good against him.
Kevin does okay, but he's still...
I said pretty good. I didn't say he was way
I think The
good.
Miz respects him. And The Miz will tell you the truth. And that's a problem when you're up there with him. Like, dude, you shouldn't be in here with me. You're not good enough.
Yep.
That's a fact. Like, it was real. Like, and then LA's like, well, I'm on my way up. And it's like, hey, well, we're the same age. I've been here for 20 years. Like, what are you, a flash in the pan? Which is true. Flavor of the month? True.
Robbie says, John, you're as funny as the TV show Friends.
By the way,
Robbie's like trying to be all like mean.
I want LA to have a really good 2 or 3 year run, by the way.
Yeah. Then here says Claudio flipping off the AEW fan base. Is that really good for business, all? But I guess those geeks will get over it in a couple of days. Pickle is laughing and thinking about it. It was like, she wants a burger for a BJ, so let me buy a burger. Pickle is like, oh, the one where the lady says he just grabbed my ass and bought me some Starbucks. Something like that.
Yeah,
Sounds
all
like
those
Glow
kind.
Burgers business just picked up at Wendy's. Sophie's like, WWE wants to hold off on Jimmy versus Jay until Mania, which would be interesting how they will hold that off until then. Pickle says, then he goes over there, and you see him with an iced coffee in his hands, rubbing his butt all upset. Something of that nature. Yeah, the boyfriend goes over. Yeah. Robbie says, I doubt Tiffany will be better than Bayley.
Bayley's a tough one because she's not great on the mic, but in the ring, there's no one that can touch her. Tiffany's really good, but I'm not sure she's really good at carrying other people. She's more of a solo star, kind of like a Ricochet, where she's a gymnast. She can jump around. She can do her own stuff. But Bayley's, come on, there's nobody on her level.
Right. So, is any big thing happening tonight? These people talking, I guess. Chris says, yeah, but maybe LA Knight will learn from this experience from Knight.
Yeah, absolutely.
From Miz, yes, probably. Robbie says Kevin needs a bigger push. Sophie says Nia Jax is rumored to be on her way back to the WWE along with Kyrie.
Read that.
Ayla says not for Robbie, Sophie. Pickle's like, same old outlaw mud show, Sophie, but it's content. Robbie says, nah, AEW been mediocre tonight. It was like Robbie being mean is like my toddler trying to be strong, lifting up something heavy. Sophie says, Brock isn't scheduled to be back on WWE TV until the new year.
Good. That's a good amount of time to be off TV.
That gives everybody a chance to forget about him and Cody's feuds. And Robbie says, what are you talking about? Bayley on the mic is great.
It's so. Depends on who she's with.
Depends on who she goes up against. If she goes up against people like Liv, then she's great.
I mean, once she went to the ding-dong thing, it's not too bad. But before the ding-dong stuff, and she's still not great, but at least with the ding-dong, she's kind of annoying on purpose.
Who are these weird people? What is this group? Who are these people?
I can never remember their name, but I like the face paint there, by the way. That's how I paint all my wrestlers' faces.
The Swolverine?
The Swolverine. Oh, God.
That's who he is.
Darby the House Elf.
Not this guy. The other guy that has his face painted. That's Wolverine. That's, what's his face? Brian Cage.
Yeah.
That guy. He lived with his semen? Oh, my God. It's disgusting.
With his Siemens?
He was with his semen. Pico's like, why does Brian Cage think he's Road Warrior Animal now?
I know he does. That's what I was thinking. That's how I love my face painted like that when I was a kid. But they wouldn't let us do it in football, or I would have done it for every game.
Vindicator says, I think he just idolizes him, Pico, and it was like, I'm leaving. Good night. Well, rude. God damn, girl. You're just like, fucking leaving. Bye.
She's like, I'm off like a
Like,
prom dress.
bye, bitch. Bye, Felicia. Bye, Felicia.
Is that on a movie?
It's from Friday.
I don't watch that. I have a buddy that
I've seen it a couple of times, and that's it in my whole entire career of watching movies. And it was a long time ago. I have not seen it probably within the last 15 to 20 years.
I could watch it again. I'm sure it's funny.
I'm sure it is.
I have a buddy that used to quote it to me every time we did anything.
And it gets
It's
annoying.
Friday. You ain't got shit to do. I'm going to get you a high. And I don't do that stuff. So it was like, dude, I'm not getting high.
Yeah.
It's
And
the
the
stinger.
guy who's in it, what's his face? Chris Rock? Is that who that
No,
one is?
Tucker.
Or is it Tucker?
Mhm.
Chris Tucker?
Yep.
I find him kind of annoying. Like there's some
Rush
shows
Hour?
I can stand him in and he's okay. But like some of them, I find him very annoying.
Sting's in there with a bat by himself.
Oh no! He's giving him the old 1-2 and they're junk. Oh God.
No, swerve. Swerve. Swerve.
So did the security guy just kick Darby?
No.
Oh, I thought he kicked him while he was jumping over the barricade. Or is
No, he
that
was
guy?
holding his feet.
Is that guy part of the thing?
Yeah, he was one of the group members.
Oh, he is?
Yeah, it's that AR-15 or whatever. He ran up into the crowd.
Yeah.
He was with
He
Darby.
kicked Darby when he jumped out, so
Mhm.
that's why I was like, what? I thought he was like the security guy. I'm like, why is the security guy kicking people? So for that, Brian Pillman Jr. is WWE bound. Pico says, okay, Ayla, have a great night. And Ravi says,
All in!
AEW needs
Sting.
to stop with these crap talking segments. Right, Ravi, why? When you can fill your 2 hours of your most prime time of being on television with shit.
Like Sting.
I mean, I get it. People like Sting. I'm not saying that that's
He
bad.
just asked Swerve for a match at All In. Sting.
Oh my fucking God.
Sting better not win that.
He better not. That's freaking dumb. Everybody's like, AEW needs to stop with the crap talking segments. And Vindicator says those big slobbering Samoan guys in this group is so weird, though. He's not that big.
I like him. by the
I
way.
mean, I like him, but he's not that big. That's funny, Vin, that you think he's big. That's
Well, he's
hilarious.
pretty big.
You think he's big because he's
around a bunch of small guys.
He's around a bunch of small dudes. But he's not that big.
He's not as big as Roman.
Brian Cage is not that tall. He may be swole, but he ain't that
Hey,
big.
and where's the other big guy? Isn't Bill with Cage?
Yeah, I thought he was. Big Bill? Where'd he go? He died? He got a broken leg. And it's Johnny TV is happening at Rampage. If anybody's interested. If you want to see Johnny Boy. And some crap on Collision.
That's not crap.
And the Acclaimed will return to action on Collision if you're interested too.
Always.
Hey, we haven't seen Mercedes Martinez in a minute. There she is. Huh.
Why? Why do they need to talk about it again?
Why are
We
they
just saw
talking
them.
about the main event? Oh my God.
Is this over yet?
No,
We
unfortunately.
still have the women.
We still have the women to do stuff.
Is there a men's match after that?
I don't think so. We've
Hey,
only
nothing
got
wrong
like
with the bunny.
15 minutes left. We're finally going to see her on Dynamite next week. Damn.
No, don't do it on Dynamite. That should be on
Rampage? Collision?
Rampage. Yeah,
The
anytime.
Bunny versus DMD?
No, the Nick Wayne and
Oh, that crap.
Darby.
Yeah. I don't want to see that crap. Like together against somebody else? Like, or are they going up against each other?
No, it's a tag team match.
Okay. That's what I thought.
Oh, it's a tag match. Oh, Jesus. Well, AR Fox is going in a coffin.
God damn, that coffin shit's stupid. Okay, so that biggest event in wrestling history is the winners compete in a 4-way match for the AEW Women's World Championship. You have Hiroko Shida and Anna Jay up next. Saraya and Sky Blue Friday on Rampage, the Bunny and What's-Her-Face on Dynamite next week.
Mm-hmm.
And then Tony Storm gets a bye. DMD and the bunny.
Instead of the champion getting a bye.
Yep. So the actual champion getting a bye. They're like, well, we should make this so she wins. Fucking morons. What the fuck? What the fuck? Goddamn stupid fucking Tony Khan. Goddamn idiot. Idiot. Pickle's like, yeah, bye, Felicia. Robbie's like, Friday was good. Robbie, you would think so. Sophie says it's interesting WWE mentions Sonya's injury, but they didn't tell us what that means for the Women's Tag Team Championship.
They said they're going to have to find new ones.
Pickle says, Smokey, now you're playing with my money like you're playing with my emotions.
When they said it, they said, now we're going to have to find new tag team champions. The announced team, Michael Cole and Wade Barrett.
Mm-hmm.
So they did say something. They just didn't say how they're going to do it.
Right. Sophie says, did you guys find any new TV shows to watch? John says, is that our truth? No. Robbie says, Darby looking like a reject emo band member. Where is the wrestling? It's gone. Disappeared. John says, what's up, Big Perm? I meant Big Worm.
Right.
Robbie says, if I want a talk show, I would watch Dee's meet Jimmy Kimmel. Cool. Sophie says, but how are they going to build to All Out in a week later? Maybe they won't even have it.
It's still not official. It's not been announced yet.
Not only that, but they don't even have a venue for it.
What, be in Chicago?
Well, of course it would be. Pickle's like, hello, Miss Parker. Whispers, let me fuck Miss Parker. John's Sparkling laughing, and Robbie's like, why is there better matches on Rampage and Collision? Sophie says AEW Collision got killed in the ratings last weekend with their getting 350K viewers. Oh, no, only
ouch.
350 on a Saturday night? How is that even fucking possible? We all knew it was going to happen. They think that it's going to be so great because fucking CM Punk's on it. Fuck that. That ain't going to pull enough people.
You can't have CM Punk wrestle who he's wrestling in a pointless feud that has nothing to do with anything and make it important.
Yeah.
Like, if you say you're the real champion and the real champion
doesn't even acknowledge
that this is going on, it's not a real thing. Like, the only way to make it legit is if the real champion and CM Punk are going at each other and then they have a match. Mm-hmm. That's legit. That's how you really do it.
Vindicator says, still cracks me up to see Saraya in a match promo when it seems like she has not wrestled in years. But they have totally wasted her epic comeback when they crowd exploded for her that night.
Oh, yeah.
Vindicator, they also kind of have to be careful with her in matches, and they have to decide who to put her up with because she does have a major injury to her neck that could possibly paralyze her if somebody fucks up. So you have to put her with women who know what they're doing in the ring. Because if you don't, you'll have an injury where either she's completely paralyzed or she is literally out of wrestling for the rest of her entire life. Whether it's from paralyzation or just a bad injury. You have to be very careful with those people. And you have to put them with people who can handle that. That's all I got to say about that. Robbie says, but Friday is a good film, D. Vindicator's like, but I need to enjoy this title match in the zone of isolated focus. So I'll see you guys for next week Dynamite. May pop in for a SmackDown for a bit, but take care of Welly and Leo. Vindicator, you know you can always just come into the chat and not watch wrestling and just say hi. Every day we're on. I was like, D, do you actually watch Jimmy Kimmel? No, I don't even know who that is. Vindicator's like, peace out, peeps. And John's like, I watched a new show, Sophie, Northern Explosion Volume 4.
Which one's Jimmy Kimmel? That's not the one I was just thinking of.
I have no idea. That's why I said I don't know who he is.
Who's the one that was in the baseball movie with Drew Barrymore? That's not Jimmy Kimmel, right?
Maybe it is.
He's the one that can sing and he's kind of talented.
Maybe. It might be him.
He was in Saturday Night Live.
It might be him. But
I
don't really know. I don't know. You have to look it up.
You okay?
No, I'm not. Because you're asking a question that I can't fucking answer. Riley's like, D, you're normally in on Saturday. Ain't you to watch Collision? No. Pico's like, yeah, it's got a huge plot hole. So he says they confirmed All Out in Chicago September 4th. Did they really confirm it?
Did they do it today?
When did they confirm it?
Because I didn't see it earlier this week.
Pickle says, I've been looking for something new, but I am still watching Stars on Mars and just Twitch and YouTube. Whereas, like, Saraya should not have been cleared. Films like, what time is it? I was like, it's time to go to bed, film. for Ravi, it definitely is time to go to bed. And Pico's like, 60-minute time limit looks at 8:49 on the clock. Yeah, it'll take him like 2 minutes. So he says, and plus that Saturday show was up against SummerSlam and that Jake Paul fight. They announced All Out in Chicago like a month or two. No, they announced that they might have All Out, but they haven't done anything and made it completely official. It's still kind of in the air.
I'm looking it up right now to see.
They were, anyways. Right, says he's an American chat show host. And Pico's like, that's Jimmy Fallon there. See?
Jimmy Fallon.
Different guy. I have no idea. Pico says kind of talented is stretching it. John's like Conan O'Brien.
Well, he used to sing and stuff on Saturday Night Live.
Like stretching it as in he's not really talented. That's funny. Phil's like, I love Anna Jay and Sheeta. And so he's like, that Jimmy Fallon, I saw that in the movies. Cool. We've got Sheeta and Anna Jay out here. We're going to see how much Sheeta actually beats up Anna Jay. This is so that Sheeta can go to a 4-way match to have her title on the line. That I didn't know that was happening.
For All Out.
Fucking wackos.
All In. Sorry, All In, not
For
All
fucking
Out.
All In. What a bunch of dumb shit. It's the dumbest fucking thing ever. So dumb. John's like, what's 6:06 look like on a clock?
6:06.
Pico's like, OFC. Of course. John says, it's a bunch of Sheeta. Pico says the writing staff are more successful in my opinion. All right, he's like, Jimmy Kimmel, I don't know. I hear he's big in America. Oh, okay. Well, not my little tiny portion of America that my body exists in. So there's that.
Yeah, I mean, it's happening.
But if he's
it's
a
happening on September 3rd because it's the United Center has it marked.
Oh, do they?
Mhm.
Okay, so
And
they are going to do
That's the
it.
stadium. That's where the Bulls used to play.
Ah.
Or do play.
Okay. Saturday? Or is that Sunday?
It's the 3rd, whenever that is.
That's Sunday, right? Because the second Saturday,
September
and that's
3rd.
when the WWE pay-per-view is.
Right.
Yeah. You know, Robbie, I really don't know a lot of talk show hosts because, one, I never watched that stuff.
Jimmy Carson
and
or
when
Johnny
I got,
Carson
when
when
I
was a
got
kid.
older,
Jay Leno.
I knew Jay Leno, but I never watched it. And I only saw clips as I got like older when the internet became a thing. And Conan O'Brien, because he wasn't always just on late night, he actually did a show on like the station we're watching right now, actually.
Well, that was after he got fired.
Yes, but he did like some talk show thing, but it was on at like 9 o'clock at night. It was really weird.
Yeah.
And then Johnny Carson, of course, because everybody should know who Johnny Carson is.
Yeah, he quit in what, 91 or 2?
I can't remember. I really don't know anything about that. So
Jay Leno.
Like I said, in Jay Leno. But other than that, I know of names, but I never watched late night talk show stuff. So I couldn't tell you like who they are now. Like do they even still do those? I mean, without the writing strike. I mean, if they do, awesome. I never watched them. I have better things to do than watch that stupid shit. So it was like, I looked it up, September 3rd in the United Center. Nice. John says Gary Coleman is big to you. What are you talking about, Willis?
What you talking about, Willis?
People's like John Mulaney, Bob Odenkirk, Tina Fey, all better comedians. Jimmy Fallon is just a politician whore and is just reading off cue cards. That's funny. Well, if we're going to say anything about that, Goat Boy was my favorite.
Nah.
So he says if they don't officially announce it, they don't have that much time to announce about All Out. Robbie says, I only see a few clips. I never watch a full show of these American chat shows. Probably better off, Robbie, because they sound stupid to me. So it was like WWE has a pay-per-view the night before that All Out pay-per-view. Did you see the poster for Payback? They revealed it today.
Nope.
Nope, haven't seen any of the WWE pay-per-view stuff. When's that? Is that the September one? Payback?
Yeah.
Or is, okay.
I don't know what month we're in, so.
We're in August.
Yeah. It's the 2nd.
The one that's on the 2nd is Payback. Okay. Baka!
At least I think it is. I was just on there, so it wouldn't be hard to look. Yeah, Payback.
Robbie says, John, how appalling to mock a dead man. What's wrong with you? Mock the dead man. Mock him.
Fastlane is October, which is just fucking weird. How's Fastlane going to be in October? What are they Fastlaning it to? Winter?
Yes.
Usually
Not
Fastlane
WrestleMania.
was in February because it was the Fastlane to WrestleMania.
WrestleMania, yeah. But we don't do that anymore. That's just dumb. So if it's like Tony Khan must be figuring out what matches he wants to put on both Allin and All. He already has most of them on Allin, Sophie. That's pretty much set. They've already got lots of those. People's like, definitely don't have time for Turn Yourself Around pay-per-view, ROH, Wee Man, and Hornswoggle main event.
That's funny.
What?
Oh, Sheeta gonna cheat? Oh, this is where she.
No, this is her move that she does off.
She jumps
off of the. They all think she's gonna hit him with it, and she doesn't. She's just gonna jump off of it. They're like, we gotta make sure she's okay.
Anna drops her right into the steps. Get her in the ring, Anna. Give me hope. I know you're not winning, but still have hope. She's like, if I can keep my tits in, everything will go
She's
fine.
like, only if my outfit doesn't fall apart while I'm out here wrestling.
I just want to keep my tits in just for this match.
Robbie's like, Payback, please no more Ronda or Shayna matches unless they do them right. I don't think we're going to see Ronda back for a while. From all the rumors going around, Ronda's supposedly going back to UFC to break that and ruin it too. So it was like Judgment Day are the stars of that Payback poster. That's funny. Chris was like, those kicks from Anna are amazing. Is it because she kicks really high, or is it because of the camera angle and what they're showing you?
It's probably because of the cake.
I'm sure it is. I said the camera angle and what they're showing you, so that's what I figured.
The legs go all the way up and make an ass out of themselves.
That's weird. How terrifying for her and all the asses out there. Chris is like, both. Well, there you go. Or it's like Hell in a Cell turned into a lacking pay-per-view, didn't it?
Yeah.
People is like, absolutely. So he says, will this be an episode people will forget about after it is over?
Yeah.
I already forgot about it, Sophie. What's going on?
Anna just keeps trying to keep her boobs in, no matter what happens.
She's like, my outfit is not what I need it to be in this situation.
Both of her hands on her tits the whole time.
If you have to constantly fuck around with your wrestling attire...
There she goes, pulling it up.
Then you probably should pick different wrestling attire. Just saying. Like...
There it is, pulls it up again. Yeah, I think he was supposed to get her arm and pull
I
it
think
up.
so too.
But it's I mean,
that's
the
all right.
time ran
It's pretty
out
much the end.
anyways.
And of course, as we knew would happen, Anna Jay didn't win, but she did touch her boobs a lot, so we all have that
We all got
to look
win.
forward to. But we all got the wins, supposedly. Feels like much better than anything the Elite would vomit out, just like all SmackDown episodes. So I was like, yeah, Sheeta. Well, let's put it this way, folks. She should win. She's the fucking champion. The fact that they're actually seriously having a fucking four-way for the championship that she just won, and she had to have a match to qualify for it, is fucking retarded. I don't know what you're thinking, Tony Khan, but that is the dumbest freaking shit that I've ever seen in my entire life. Dumb fucking crap. So fucking stupid. Blech. So it was like, I could see Ronda coming back for one last run. Eh.
Oh, I
thought this was her one last run.
I think she might come back. I mean, I don't know why she wouldn't come back.
Film says, what a great women's match. I love it. And Picole's like, the audience won. Robbie's like, that's not unusual. You do the same as Anna Jay as well. Touch their boobs all the time? Play with their outfit?
Just constantly.
They're there. I mean, God, you just, can't help yourself. Yeah. One thing, why women are better than men, Or what is it? This one girl, she does it. She says something about guys saying something about what makes girls better or something like that or something. And she's like, I'm touching a boob right now. And all the men are like, ah!
You're right.
Anyways, let's see. And film, of course, is all about armpits. Sophie says, I bet a lot of fans turned the channel before this main event. Well, it's over and done with, and that's the end of it. And Anna Jay lost and Sheeta won. All right, everybody, thanks for joining us tonight for AEW Dynamite. We'll be back again on Friday for WWE's SmackDown.
Because that's what we do. We'll see you on Friday. Thanks for watching Wrestling Gab. Bye-bye.
Bye.